What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Fantasy Football Game Show presented by Front Yard Fantasy.
Get on in there.
I'm your host, Simon, joined as always by my co-hosts, Josh and John Luke. What's up, guys?
What's up?
Let's go!
That's what I'm talking about.
Guys, as you can tell by Josh's excitement, it is another day of fun over here. We are playing some poll perception, and we have a very special guest making her return on the Fantasy Football Game Show to play some poll perception with us. Today, we have Gladys Louise Tyler here with us. For those of you that do not know Gladys, you can find her on Twitter at Gladys L. Tyler. It is right there below her face on the screen, so make sure you go over there and follow her. Gladys is the host of the 2 Point Conversion podcast over at Going for Two Live. She also writes for Roto Baller, Going for Two Live, and Gridiron Experts. And Gladys, we're so glad to have you back on today.
So happy to see you,
glad to be on. Because I remember last time I just crushed you guys.
Oh my God.
If I remember correctly. And
coming out of the gate swinging.
She's like, if I remember correctly, and I'm pretty sure I do.
That is sure I wrecked you guys.
Man, if I was playing right now, I don't know if you wrecked me. I was probably hosting last time, obviously. But I'm hosting again today, so I would take you down. I would be very competitive right now, but I mean, you're playing Simon and JL, so
easy mode.
Easy mode, yeah. With Josh out of here, it's easy mode. We'll see what you got, Gladys. Guys, today we've got some people in the chat ready for today's game. Alex, and you're saying, who else is excited? My goal every day with poll perception is to get Josh drunk. Alex just wants to hit them exactly right. Craig in here said, happy Tuesday, everyone. Puts out some catnip for scampers. Oh, that's nice of you. Dustin said, I'm excited. Let's make Josh do all the shots today. Dame, what's up? Happy Tuesday. Glad to have you.
Dame.
Happy Tuesday.
Good afternoon. What's up, Albert? Mr. Scamper said, thanks, Craig. I took it as one big sniff, but maybe yours is better, JL. And Dustin has a question for us to start this off. Apparently, Adrian Peterson and Lev Bell signed up for an exhibition boxing match in July. Yeah. Quick takes. Who's going to win? Gladys, AP or Lev Bell?
AP all day.
AP.
Yeah,
there's no doubt in my mind it's AP. He's going to actually train for it. Lev Bell's going to just show up and be like, hey, let's go. And I don't know if either one have actual boxing backgrounds at all, but Adrian Peterson, I trust.
He's built.
Actually, he's hard for it.
AJ Peterson isn't that what he got in trouble with, boxing his kid? Oh, too soon. Too soon. Sorry.
I was out of that one, Gladys.
I wasn't sure where that was going. You caught me with that one, Gladys. I will say I wouldn't want to box either of these guys.
No, hell no.
No. Like we're saying Lev Bell's gonna
footwork. Oh my God, it's gonna be unreal.
We're saying AP is gonna kick his ass, but Lev Bell would
don't put me in the footwork.
I don't want to fight either one of them. Hell no.
Yeah.
And maybe with the more important news, Terry McLaurin just got paid 3 years, $71 million, according to Dustin. That's good news for Terry McLaurin. That's huge news, especially with him drafting that rookie in there, not being in the most secure place as a team. I feel like we've seen a lot of these kinds of wide receivers on bad teams getting traded right before they have to pay them. But the Commanders obviously want to invest in him a little bit. Josh, does that mean anything for you for Terry McLaurin from a dynasty perspective?
Solid money to give to him. I mean, the Commanders, they're making a decision to invest in Terry McLaurin. He's their guy going forward. I'm excited for Terry McLaurin. He's paired with maybe his best quarterback he's ever played with. He's probably going to have a good season. I was just a little bit worried about this season because he wasn't getting that contract, and now he's got it. Let's go. Thumbs up.
Also, Mr. Scamper said, I didn't want to bring it up, Gladys, saying hello to you. Mr. Scamper saying hi to Gladys. And Dame said, let's have some fun. Excited for Gladys to beat these chumps.
Chumps. We have
a question from Craig. Which of Josh, Jalen, and Simon win in a boxing contest against each other?
Try my hardest.
Josh is going to win.
I think we should get Gladys's input as the only neutral party here.
Yeah.
Gladys, who wins in a boxing match? We're all in the rink at the same time.
Is it no holds barred?
No holds barred. We're going for the kill.
Boxing
so I'm going to have to go Josh because I think he's probably the dirtiest fighter.
Oh yeah, I'm very dirty. Very
dirty. He's going to do these
low blows all day.
Oh,
exactly.
The only.
He's not going to fight there, so it's going to be Josh.
Man,
good breakdown to Gladys. Actually, probably the best breakdown you're gonna have all day because you're absolutely.
If there are no rules, I'm losing so quickly.
Shots fired.
If there are no rules, like if Simon can't wrestle me, or if he's allowed to wrestle me, I'm done.
It's
boxing. No way.
Here's what's gonna happen with
guys.
JL. JL's gonna the fight's gonna start. He's gonna be like, wait, actually, could you clarify one thing for me? Does the bell mean we get? And then while he's asking a question, Josh is
down.
I'm
gonna be going.
I'm out.
Low blows. Simon's gonna tackle him to the ground. Yeah, JL, you're out.
Swinging my meaty calves at everybody.
Everyone thinks it's Josh. Gladys, you think it's Josh. Joey thinks it's Josh. Alex thinks it's Josh. And
freakishly long
I will
arms.
tell you guys, maybe this is confidence and arrogance coming from nowhere, but I am so 100% positive that I would be walking out of that arena the victor. Like, no doubt in my mind, I would take.
You talk about Josh fighting dirty. I don't know anyone who fights more dirty than Simon. His mother taught him from an early age. You cheat at Scrabble.
Don't bring his mother into
any
this,
way
JL.
you can.
Don't bring his mother into this.
He's corrupted.
She prepared me to win fights like that one.
Yeah, no matter what rules.
Joey has his own take. He said Simon literally poops himself on the way to the ring and has to go back to the locker room. JL takes some punches, but ultimately falls to Josh, who never stops talking about it. And then,
yeah, remember that one time?
No.
And Dustin said, I want Simon to win just to hear him giggle afterwards. That would be really fun. Yeah, raise the money. Get the money to rent a space and pay us to fight each other, and we'll do it.
We'll probably do it.
All
we
three
really
of us will fight Jake Paul if like that. Like, let's make it happen.
You know, he's kind of buff. He might take all three of us. I'm no Jake Paul fan, but the three of us in an arena, he's been training. Guys, I think that's enough boxing talk for right now, unless we get some more really important questions. We brought Gladys here today to play some poll perception and talk about fantasy football. Before we do that, though, a couple reminders. Number one, if you are not already following Gladys on Twitter, I said it once, I'll say it again. Go and follow her right now. She's on Twitter at Gladys L. Tyler. It is right there below her face on the screen, so make sure you go over there and follow her. After you do that, you're already watching this video. You're most likely on our YouTube channel. Hit that like button to make sure you subscribe to our channel at Front Yard Fantasy. It's the top 4 easiest ways to show your support for what we do over here. You could send an edible arrangement. You could donate $1 million to Josh. You could rent out a boxing arena, but subscribing to our channel is the 4th easiest way.
I could use that million. I mean, like, if you'd rather do that, that's completely fine. So,
yeah, I mean, it's okay as well. It's okay. Guys, are you ready for some poll perception?
Oh,
ready.
Yeah.
Ready. Let's get in.
Let's do this.
I'm going to explain the rules, and I'm going to pass it off to Josh, who is running today's game for us. This game is called Poll Perception. It is our OG game. It's the one we've been playing the longest, and we are not sick of it yet. We love this game. This game tests
every day
your knowledge of the public's perception of fantasy football or NFL players, teams, things in that landscape. How the game works is Josh, our host, will propose a poll to one of our contestants. He may ask me, Simon, what percentage of people prefer side A in this poll? You're always going to be guessing side A, the first side up there. I'm going to give a percentage, and that's basically going to be setting the line for these other contestants. So I may say 65%. Gladys and JL, your job will then be to guess whether you think the actual percentage of people that chose side A is over or under my guess for that round. The closer I am to the actual percentage, the more points I'm going to get. 10 if it is exactly on, 1 if it's 15 away, nothing outside of that, and it scales up to that exactly right. So more points the closer you are. Gladys and JL, you guys will get 2 points if you correctly predict the over-under on the line that I set. We will alternate who is answering polls. We'll do this 6 times leading into our 7th and final poll, at which point all of the contestants will guess a number. No over-under on this one. We're all just guessing a number. Whoever is the closest on that poll will get 5 points unless they hit it exactly on, at which point they will get 10. Somebody remind me, there is one more rule that I will introduce at the beginning of the second round. So once we've all gone through a poll, we'll introduce one more rule, a little comeback mechanism, some double or nothing points you can earn in that second round. But besides that, whoever has the most points at the end of this game will be our winner. You guys ready?
Me.
Ready.
I am ready. Gladys, I want to ask you a question real fast. Would you like to go first, second, or third? This matters.
Doesn't matter. I like any of them. I'm not worried. I'm not scared.
Well, the only reason it really matters is because the polls are already set in place, and I'm gonna go in this order. So whatever you choose, that's kind of what you're getting. You're kind of picking your. How about where's JL going? Is he going first or third, or first, second, or third? Pick one for him.
Second.
JL's going second. Gladys, you're going first or
first.
third?
Bring it on.
First. All right. I see how I did that. I made you answer, even though you didn't really want to answer. I was like, let's get someone else. Let's get someone else in here. We'll put JL somewhere. So
just snuck that in there.
First
very sneaky, Josh. Very sneaky.
Especially with our rule in the second time.
No rules.
Just have more flexibility.
God, this is no rules. This is no holds barred.
Josh, no rules.
That's my nickname in college. Josh, no rules. All right, you guys ready to get in there?
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, Gladys, you're starting it out. So you are going to be guessing the percentage of people that voted on this one, not the percentage of. We're just going to get right in there. Gladys, my question for you is T. Higgins or Pity City in 2022, #fantasy football. So side A's T. Higgins, side B's Michael Pittman Jr. What percentage of people chose side A, T. Higgins, in this poll?
I had no idea Pity City meant Michael Pittman.
What you do now?
I think it's Michael Pittman. 38%.
So you're going to go ahead and say that 38% of people would say T. Higgins in this poll?
Yes.
All right. Gladys is saying 38%.
38%.
Poll is up.
We're gonna come.
38.
We're gonna come to you here. Gladys said 38% of people chose side A, T. Higgins. What do you think? Do you think the actual percentage that chose side A, T. Higgins, was over or under 38%?
Give me the over, baby. T. Higgins hype. Give me the over.
T. Higgins hype, he says, give me the over. Simon, we got an over already. Gladys went with 38%. Do you think the actual percentage of people that chose T. Higgins side A here was over or under 38%?
I do think Pittman wins this poll just barely. I've seen a lot of people rising on him and hyping him up as like the guy that people are slipping on. But I do think it's going to be higher than 38% as well, but maybe closer to that like 40 to 50% range. So I'll take the over as well on this one. Man, this one hurts. The other thing that makes me like think Pittman's going to win this one is they just said T. Higgins, but then they said Pity City. Like they're like pre-biasing the results, like T. Higgins or Pity City, baby. Like just getting into it. So
I will tell you guys this. This was, I believe, posted by the Fantasy Footballers, if I remember correctly. And I think that's a nickname that they have for Michael Pittman. Pity City. I believe. So Fantasy Footballers are the ones that came up with the name. I see some people making fun of the name here in the chat. Kason, talk to the Fantasy Footballers. Whoever came with the name Pity City, just don't ever give nicknames ever again. It seems like it's not a very loved nickname here. All right, guys. So we have a guess of 38% from Gladys here, and both Simon and JL, they're saying it's over. Let's see what the chat has to say.
Split the room.
Yeah, let's see what the chat has to say here. Joey's saying 74%. Dustin saying 47%.
47.
Okay. That's in the range.
Saying 42%. Craig saying 65%.
I'm liking all of these.
60%.
Love it.
And Isol saying 44%.
Love it.
Albert saying 54%.
Love it.
And Mr. Scamper saying 77%. So it
seems like
it's all
really
around. Yeah, it's right in that range. So let's figure out how this poll actually went. T. Higgins or Pity City in 2022, #fantasy football, side A's T. Higgins, side B's Michael Pittman. The actual percentage of people that chose side A, T. Higgins, was 48%. 48% of people chose T. Higgins. Hey, Gladys, don't get down on yourself. Everyone's happy here. You're within 10 percentage points. That's going to get you 3 points. JL and Simon each chose the over correctly. That's going to give them 2 points each. So you get the lead here, Gladys. That was a good round.
Way to copy me, Simon.
Oh yeah, it was sheer copying you. I just trusted you fully as a human, and I figured I would do whatever you did.
All right, let me update that scoreboard for everyone. Gladys has got the lead. Dustin, that was a fantastic.
Not gonna relinquish it,
Dustin.
Not gonna relinquish it.
Not letting it go.
You're not letting it go. That lead.
Not letting it go.
So Gladys, you answered pretty quickly here. You're saying you said 38% on T. Higgins' side, which makes me believe maybe you're pretty confident that Michael Pittman was going to win this poll pretty handily. Are you a little bit surprised that this was so close?
I am. Yes and no. I think that, like JL said, Higgins has the name, the name recognition. I think a lot of people went by name recognition instead of thinking it out. Nothing personal for those who thought it out.
Well, we have coming here now in the chat saying Kagan's 2T performance in the Super Bowl. Maybe that influenced some people. I don't know. Maybe a little bit.
Whatever. No, not at all.
So for 2022 fantasy football, you would rather have Michael Pittman?
Yes, I would.
I would.
In a PPR league, I would. Yes.
They're 10 and 11 for me in my PPR redraft wide receiver rankings. Higgins at 10, Pittman at 11. You could flip a coin for which one of those I would prefer to have. Honestly, you're drafting these guys pretty early, so I can't even say it depends on like the type of team I'm building, because these guys will help dictate the type of team you're building. Yeah. Michael Pittman's probably going to get the volume. Like, it's a very safe amount of volume. Higgins will have that as well, but he's probably more prone to disappearing for certain stretches during the season with Jamar Chase and Tyler Boyd on that team. So maybe safety, consistency, go Pittman, but sheer upside, go T. Higgins in that Cincinnati Bengals offense is how I'm feeling about this. But same exact tier. Simon,
I have Michael Pittman projected as the 10th wide receiver and T. Higgins projected as the 12th wide receiver. So I'm right there in the same range. But yeah, I would rather have Michael Pittman when it comes down to it. And that's kind of what the poll showed. 52% to the Michael Pittman, technically 51.7. But who's counting? We don't do decimal points. We round up around here. Great round for you there, Glad. Great round for everyone. Bravo to all you guys.
Thanks, Josh.
Thanks, Josh. So kind.
I do see Casey in the chat saying, Dustin got 47%. One off, take a shot. I said that's not a rule. That's not a set rule. It was a one-time deal I made for you, Casey, because I care about you. You know.
But he doesn't care about you anymore. So that deal's off the table.
Stop asking.
If you personally are one off today, then I will take a shot. But otherwise, it's got to be spot on. All right, I'm sticking to my guns here.
Sort of.
Cason's not going to be a one-off.
I'm making small concessions.
You're not going to do it.
Yeah, but otherwise I'm sticking to my guns.
I'm sticking to my guns.
Otherwise, I'm very strict.
Two off, and I'll do it.
If I didn't have tequila, I wouldn't have said that. If I only had my maker's mark over here, but I've got tequila sitting right here, I can handle tequila. You know what comes down to it.
Let's go.
Simon getting points early, not a good sign.
Not a good sign for Simon. It's a great sign for Gladys and JL.
I'm very happy to see that.
Also, John, what's up? Welcome in. Glad to have you.
What up, John?
Feeling blessed. I'm feeling very
blessed.
Hope
you're blessed. Said that very aggressively. I hope you're blessed.
Ready to move on to the next one here?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, JL, this is your first poll.
Woo, let's go.
Let's get right in there.
Let's do it.
JL, who would you rather roster in redraft this season? Side A is Cam Akers and side B is Breece Hall. What percentage of people chose side A, Cam Akers, in this poll? And I just want to let you guys know the first 3 polls I'm doing today are more upcoming season related, redraft, just this upcoming season, the 2022 season. Next, the final 3 are going to be more Dynasty related. So just keep that in mind.
I like when you sort them, Josh.
Jeffrey Walter Foster.
That is not my name at all, but I like
sneaky
it.
Devil
It sounds
dog.
Close. Like so close in all aspects.
Give me 36% Cam Akers. Lock it in.
You think that 36% of people chose side A, Cam Akers, in this poll?
36%, yeah.
He's going with the 9s. You know, I like the 9s. He's locking in 36%.
The 9s for you, baby.
We're going to Simon. Simon. Yeah, went with 36% of people saying side A. Do you think the actual percentage that chose side A is over or under 36%?
It's a really good guess, JL. Really good. If we're being completely honest, forgot to listen to anything you said or read any of the words on the screen just up until that moment. I forget what I was even thinking about. So now I'm processing in real time what's going on here. So what was JL's guess, Josh?
Cam Akers. Breece Hall.
Zoning out.
JL said 36% of people chose Cam Akers.
I didn't get my gnocchi in pre-stream, so I'm just sitting here dreaming about the gnocchi I'm going to eat right afterwards. That's what's going on.
You're also low calories right now. You know, you need energy to support that brain operating.
I'm also realizing, JL, I said that was a really good guess, and I had no idea what it was. I just said that out loud.
No conception.
Well, we know how good you're trying to buy time. That was a really good guess. Do I know what's happening?
What the hell am I going to say next?
I was giving myself a minute to figure it out. Peek behind the curtain.
By the way, while you figure that out, Simon, 88% chose over on the last poll from the chat. 88% of the chat.
Okay.
Carry the 3, divide
there
by
you go, Simon.
Hall. Okay.
I know what's going on here.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. I got the math all figured out now. Jail, I think this is going to be under what you said, but I stand by what I said without any previous knowledge. That was a good guess because I think Breece Hall is going to win this. The rookie height, people down on Cam Akers after he came back from injury early last season. So I'm going to say under, but you're going to be quite close. That tricky guess, JL. You're right there around what I would have said.
All right. Simon thinks this is a fantastic guess, JL. He's taking the under, but it's right around where he would have guessed. Gladys, what do you think? Simon went with the under. JL saying 36% of people are going with Cam Akers. Do you think the actual percentage is over or under?
I'm going to go over.
Ooh, split the room.
JL's happy. Whenever you set the line, you're always really happy to have one person go under, one person go over. It's a pretty good guess then, right? It doesn't always turn out that way, but at least makes you feel good.
Yeah, it makes you feel good. It's the total vanity metric.
All right, let's see what the chat has to say here. We have come here now saying 37%. We peaked in high school saying 32%. 32%. We have Joey saying 44%. This was tough. John saying John saying 39%. Kevin saying 37%. Quinn saying 41%. Dustin saying 62%. I think that's the only one actually on the Cam Akers side. Albert saying 47%. Mr. Scamper's 25%. Craig saying 33.33 repeating, of course.
Of course, naturally.
And Kaysen saying 37%. I know Kaysen's hoping for that 36-38 bubble, that I'm giving him.
I just love that, like, you went through this and that was Joey's parenthetical voice. Whenever Joey speaks in parentheses, that's what it is.
Oh, this was tough. This was tough.
Joey said Josh nailed his impression of me. And,
that caught me so off guard.
I've been listening to Joey talk for a while now, so I know it's my one.
I thought he jumped on the stream for a second. I guess he didn't. And the jail, you reverse.
Oh, let's
go. All right, guys. Well, who would you rather roster and redraft this season? Side A is Cam Akers, side B is Breece Hall. JL went with 36%. The actual percent of people that chose side A, Cam Akers, was 33.
Oh, no.
3 repeating. Craig, you are a straight up monster.
He
like
cheated.
What?
He cheated. No way, no how.
I'll tell you this.
Nice.
I'm not. If you check the poll right now, it might be slightly different because this poll was just posted today, but it still had over 1,000 votes on it. So it might have changed since I checked like 40 minutes ago, and it was at 33.3%. So it's probably still right around there. JL, you were 5 percentage points. Oh my lord! You killed that one.
Yeah, you did.
That's gonna get you 5 points, JL. That's gonna get you 5 points and the lead.
And the lead. For now.
For now. I mean,
for now.
Point right there, Gladys.
No doubt about it. We all know what has to happen. I can't believe you said the exact number.
It's pretty crazy.
Jason with the Craig got it right. Take a shot.
Shot.
All right, I'm going.
Happy Tuesday.
You guys are lucky I like my tequila,
Rule number
I really do love tequila. It's so easy to drink.
62% of the chat chose over on that guess of 36%.
They were with you, Gladys.
62% got tricked.
Yes. That should be worth something.
Should be worth something.
I took the loss, Kaysen. I took the loss.
There could be a meta within this game where you try to predict what the chat is going to predict based on our guesses because you're still percepting the public. Yeah. So like a sub game where we're guessing the poll about the poll.
If anybody would create a game about a game about a game about a game, it would be us.
It would be us.
Yeah.
And it would be great.
And it would be fantastic.
It would be fabulous.
Highly engaging.
Craig, can you stop guessing? I feel like you're too on point right now, but let's move on to the next poll, guys. Simon, you ready for your first one?
Oh, I'm so ready.
All right. Like I said, it's going to be related to the upcoming season a little bit, but I mean, this is maybe the shots are getting
tangential.
Yes, that's the word I was trying to say. I always have trouble saying that word.
So in here,
tangential is a tough word.
Yeah. Tangential?
Yeah.
It's
the G.
No,
tangential.
Just start with the T. I'll start with a CH. Tangential.
This is not pronunciation class. Pronunciation.
It could be.
Right, at least. Simon, is Justin Jefferson a top 3 wide receiver right now? Side A is yes. Side B is no. What percentage of people chose side A? Yes.
So I immediately started going down the hole of like, okay, well, who would be the top 3? But I think that's the wrong way to think about this. I think the right way to think about this is when people see top 3 wide receiver and Justin Jefferson, what's the immediate reaction? Because I don't think most people are going to go through and be like, okay, well, this guy's number 1. They're just going to see like, well, Justin Jefferson's been one of the best fantasy options in the NFL. Like Justin Jefferson's so good, and they're not even going to care to count 3 wide receivers to make sure there's nobody above him. So I'm going to say it's pretty heavy on the yes side. I think pretty high up there. I'm going to go 79%. 79% on the yes side of this.
So, Simon, you think that 79% of people chose side A? Yes. Justin Jefferson's a top 3 NFL wide receiver right now.
Yes.
Correct?
That's what I'm going with.
Simon's going with 79%. Gladys.
That's really high. Really
Over
high.
Or under 79%?
Dun, 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 dun. Under.
You're going to take the under, Gladys.
I'm taking the under, Gladys.
That is exactly what I said. Exactly. Gladys is saying that even less people, less than 79% of people chose side A. Yes, correct?
Yes, I am.
Perfect. JL, what do you think? Do you think the actual percentage of people that chose side A, yes, Justin Jefferson's a top 3 NFL wide receiver right now, is over or under 79%?
I wrote down 81%. Simon, you little sneaker. But I am going to take I'm going to take the over.
Okay. But I think you used
that was surprising.
the wrong I think you used the wrong
I know. I think the wrong conjunction was in there.
Despite all of that, I'm going to take the over.
I thought you might take the under there simply just to make it so Simon didn't split the room, you know? Just be like, but I don't want to give Simon the satisfaction.
Give me all the vanity status.
I'll give him all the vanity points.
All right, guys. So Simon's guess was 79%. JL went with the over. Gladys went with the under. Let's see what the chat has to say about this one. Come Here Now is saying 81%. Joey's saying 88%. What?
What is happening?
Peaked in High School saying 83%. Dustin saying 92%.
Yeah,
Win saying 84%. Albert saying 75%. Kaysen saying 70%. Twins, Mr. Scamper saying 94%.
Mr. Scampers.
Marty saying, sup, guys? 69. I'm not sure if
that has
nothing
to do with the poll. Absolutely nothing to do with the poll.
Sup, guys? 69.
Just how he greets us. It's just how he greets us normally. Sup, guys? 69.
I like to imagine that's how he walks into every room, Mike.
Sup, guys? 69. Marty, you keep telling someone else read this for professional.
That was a tangentially logical answer.
It was tangentially logical.
Here we go. Thank you.
Tangerine Gentral.
All right. Well, is Justin Jefferson a top 3 NFL wide receiver right now? Side A's yes, side B's no. It's that simple, guys. The actual percentage of people that chose side A, yes.
Oh, this is exactly right. I got it right on the money.
Was 61%.
What?
Gladys going with the under, the confident under, one of the only people going with the under.
Well
Hit
done,
it.
Gladys.
And a vote by myself.
Yes.
We need some sort of like hype soundboard. Like confetti that fires down whenever someone gets one that we don't expect.
We need not just a soundboard, but we need people in every city in every state in America that can
run out onto the street.
No, sneak into our guests' houses and install confetti cannons above where they stream on every single stream. That way we can surprise them with remote control Wi-Fi enabled confetti.
Like high pressure smoke system.
Gladys is going to be the only one that gets points there. She corrected
Gladys
the over
coming
under.
back.
That's going to give her 5 points.
Coming back.
Really close game here, guys. Now, Justin Jefferson, do you think if it said fantasy wide receiver, the yes side might have been more like 80%, like kind of Simon guessed right around there? Do you think that swayed people a little bit? Because, like, you know, there's the Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hills of the world that are changing teams, and we're a little bit lower than on fantasy, but I think a lot of people out there might still say they're top 3 NFL wide receivers when it comes down to it, right? And maybe that's kind of how people were thinking. I don't know. I'm just trying to break this down.
If you've got those two guys, and then even just half the people thinking Jamar Chase is better than Justin Jefferson,
Cooper Kupp, obviously.
That knocks
Cooper
him out right
Kupp,
there.
Jamar Chase, Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
I don't think Jefferson's one of those names that come right to you.
There might even be some Mike Evans lovers out there. He's just consistent throughout his career kind of deal.
Tyreek Hill, though.
yeah, Tyreek Hill for sure. So I could see why Justin Jefferson didn't get more votes. That's all I'm kind of saying, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna brush over the Mike Evans slander. I know it was to get a reaction from me.
Justin's coming in saying Kupp, Adams, maybe Diggs. How about Diggs? Maybe Hill. Exactly. So there's other guys you can absolutely consider that have just been in the NFL longer.
I'm the only one who's sitting there advocating for Diggs to be in that conversation.
Hey, I've got him in my top tier of wide, top tier, top four, but my top tier of wide receivers. Most people.
Number 3 wide receiver, but Justin Jefferson's my number 2. So, what am I saying here?
I'm just saying I've got Diggs in that conversation, JL. If you look at my color-coded tiers, Diggs is up there with those 3 other guys. Cooper Kupp, Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, then Stephon Diggs is that 4th name. Before drop off into tier 2.
And Mr. Scampers mentioned another one, Marvin
Jones, another one. Yes, fantastic.
And Keeson said healthy Mike Thomas.
Healthy Mike Thomas.
All jokes aside, he can be considered maybe just because he hasn't played. And when
younger Calvin Johnson as well. while we're throwing out fucking
Randy Moss in his prime.
Let's just keep throwing these out there. Maybe if the Flash was an NFL wide receiver, he'd be pretty freaking good too. Keeson.
Forrest Gump.
He was a good return man, top tier return man, one of the best return men in the league.
It'd have to be the TV Flash because the movie Flash is just crazy. So
you're right.
Yeah, it has to be
just like season 1 TV Flash.
Superman. He played some football. So wait, Twin saying Peyton Manning in the slot. I mean, why not? His knowledge of the game,
Current Peyton Manning, not
current Peyton. 47-year-old Peyton Manning.
He wears his khakis out there too.
All right, guys.
Full belly at Papa John's.
In case it said, "Do you want to fight, Simon?" No, I really don't. I'm sorry. That was a bit aggressive for someone.
I like how that. I like thinking that was just a random question that you wanted to ask. Hey, Simon, you want to fight right now? Did Andy Behrens put you up to this, Kaysen?
He did.
Gladys, you ready for your next poll?
Yes, please.
Also,
like
before
I said,
you do that, Josh.
Yep. Go for it.
There is another rule in this round, Gladys. Now this one, it's not too much different. Just there's more options whenever you are guessing over under. Instead of just over under, you can now also guess way over or way under. So if you think that your opponent's guess is more than 15 percentage points off either direction, you can guess way over instead of over or way under instead of under. What this means, though, is, so let's say you guessed 50%, Gladys, and I said way over. If the actual answer is only 11 away, say it's 61, I'm going to get 0 points. But if it is 15 percentage points or more off, then I will get double and I'll get 4 points. So,
no one told me there'd be math.
You're just really reading the guy. If you think it's a bad guess, you're like, wow, I don't even think that's close. I think that's way under, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Then you can go.
Clearly don't realize my brain. We
all think differently. That's how it works, your brain.
That's how my brain works.
I can't believe no one said this, by the way, real fast. Chase Claypool thinks he's a top 3 receiver.
Yeah, how did we miss Chase Claypool? Obviously, that takes up a whole slot.
Yeah,
no.
I'm a Steeler fan, and I didn't even think about Chase Claypool. So,
Mr. Scamper said 69. You want to fight? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome in.
Okay. All right, Gladys, we're getting into our next poll here. I hope you're ready because we're just going for it here.
You want to fight?
This is a 12-team Superflex. Yeah. Superflex does not matter at all here, but it said it was part of the poll. It said in the poll PPR. Okay. This was from a Dynasty account. It did not say that in the poll, but it is a very Dynasty-related account, so you can assume this is for a Dynasty league. Side A is Terry McLaurin. Side B is Jameson Williams. What percentage of people chose Side A, Terry McLaurin, in a 12-team PPR Dynasty league?
Dynasty.
Ooh, this is tough.
Oof. I'm going to go over Jameson Williams.
Over Jameson Williams.
31%.
So you think that 31% of people chose Terry McLaurin Side A in this poll?
A dynasty poll?
It's a dynasty poll.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sticking with it. You can't make me change my mind.
I'm not trying to make you change your mind.
I'm doing it. Okay. I'm assuming this poll is taken while Terry McLaurin was doing his holdout too, right?
So yes, it was. The poll actually it ended before today, so it's not like votes from today are going to be changing this poll. 31%.
31.
Gladys is going with 31%. JL, what do you think? Do you think the actual percentage of people that chose side A was over or under 31%?
Way over or way under?
Or way over, way under.
Or way over, way under, or exactly.
Oh, yeah, we forgot about the Queen Bee rule.
We have the Queen Bee rule. No, still has never been hit, but you can say that the person guessing the percentage is exactly right. That's going to get you 15 points.
What?
And pretty much win you the game if you hit it.
Yeah, exactly.
I am not going to do the Queen Bee rule. I am going to say way over.
Well, you're going to go with a way over here,
I'm going to go way over. Yeah. I think this will be closer to Terry McLaurin's side, actually.
All right. JL thinks that Terry McLaurin's probably going to win this poll, so he's going to go with the way over. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Simon, what do you think? Do you think the actual percentage is over or under 31% on side A?
Terry McLaurin's like my
Simon.
guy. I love Terry McLaurin, but man, of the rookies, like the long-term upside, maybe with some of the most uncertainty, like the rookie wide receiver that has the most long-term upside, I think is Jameson Williams. Like without that injury, he probably would have been the first wide receiver drafted. Man, people are so excited about him.
It looks like you're talking Gladys's language if I see your body language.
If I'm reading the signals.
If I'm reading that correct.
It is rookie fever season right now. Like it is time for rookie fever. You're gonna split the room. I'm gonna take the under.
You're gonna take the under.
Split the room.
The under.
So we have a way over and an under here. That's like a mega split the room. If there was a way over and a way under, holy.
Have we ever had that before?
Hell no.
I don't think so.
This feels different. Something about this feels different.
I don't think we've ever even had a way over mixed with an under. You know what I'm saying?
See, right now is when we'd call out our confetti gun dudes to run out into the street and shoot confetti all over people with the party horn.
All right, so Gladys is going with 31%. JL is saying way over. Simon is taking the under. So let's see what the chat has to say about this one. Coming here now is saying 56%. Joey's saying 51%. Pizza Nice
Joey,
saying
come on, man.
9%. Joey didn't even say anything extra, right, Gladys? What's up with
that?
Yeah. You know?
Come on, Joey.
Mr. Scampers, you might like this one, is going with 31%.
Mr. Scampers, you and I are best BFF again. We're back.
He's our favorite chat cat, by the way. You see that cat?
He's my BFF now.
Albert saying 55%, Dustin saying 56%, Marty saying, I guess this is my thing now, 69%.
I guess I'm just that guy.
John saying 54%, Craig saying 62%, Kaysen saying 65%.
Oh, I'm loving Johnny all of these guesses.
Yeah,
that's Kaysen, apparently.
What?
Saying 75%.
Johnny Sins is Kaysen, so Kaysen voted twice.
We have Emily saying 67%.
Good guess, Emily.
That's all the chat.
Good guess.
All the ones we have. We have Dustin coming in saying Queen Bee should be an auto win, guys. You know. All right. There's a lot of love between Mr. Scampers and Gladys right now. I can feel the love.
Yeah,
I can feel the love. So this is a 12-team super flex. Not that it matters. PPR from a Dynasty account. Side A is Terry McLaurin. Side B is Jameson Williams. The actual percentage of people that chose side A, Terry McLaurin, was 68%.
Yes!
So JL, you're going to hit that way over. Good job.
Yeah.
He did hit that way over.
I did it.
I hate you, JL.
Yes, I hate
You're
you
welcome.
too.
Way to go,
Guys,
Emily.
This was 67.5.
Yeah.
So close, Emily. So close to hitting it right on.
Okay, there's no 68%. I was just making sure I don't have to take another shot. I feel pretty good about that. Let me up the scoreboard for you guys.
So close.
Joe, you're going to get 4 points for taking that way over. Good job.
I'm hyped about that. Kaysen asked, how did I know about Johnny Sins? Because you just told us in the chat. We can see both chats. You fool.
Who's Johnny Sins? I don't even know.
It literally says right here, Johnny Sins. Nah, it's Kason from the chat. And then ask me, wait a minute, how do you know about Johnny Sins? Like 2 minutes later.
He more meant, how do you know about Johnny Sins?
Johnny Sins.
I see.
I could be mistaken, but isn't Johnny Sins
he's an actor.
He's
an actor.
So okay, yes.
Okay.
That's what I thought. I digress. Oh no, that's the real Johnny Sins. Okay. Oh yeah. All right. Good job on that one, guys. JL's got a pretty solid lead right now, but this is not over by any means. We still have a close one. We still have a lot of points to give away.
By the way, the chat.
Yes.
They voted 22% of my chat brethren and sisterin. They rode with me. And they got 22% of us got the way over. Hell yes. Hell yeah.
22%.
Well done.
22%.
66% went over. They would have gotten points. And then 11% went way under. No one went under, Simon. So you were alone.
No one. They went way under?
0% went under. 11% went way under. Yep.
Way under?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
I agree with the results of this poll, but I really thought Rookie Fever and Jameson Williams is like a player that's easy to get super excited about. So I thought maybe it would go under, but it didn't work out, Gladys.
I want the excitement factor too.
He would be the #1 wide receiver drafted if he didn't have the injury in college.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And there is a lot of hype with Jameson Williams. Maybe if he wasn't on Detroit, people would get a little bit more excited even. And I think that's probably what held him back a little bit, if anything.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, guys. Like Drake London versus Terry McLaurin. How do you think that poll goes? You know what I'm saying? For instance?
Sticking with 31. Because Drake London.
Exactly. I think it probably is a little bit, at the very least, a little bit more even. At the very least.
For sure.
All right. Jay, are you ready for your next poll?
Oh, yeah.
All right. I just feel like I have to put in what the poll says. It's a Dynasty poll thread. It's one of two. It's Dynasty. We get it. Starting with some solid running backs.
Yes, one of two.
Oof. Side A is Dalvin Cook. Side B is J.K. Dobbins. What percentage of people chose side A, Dalvin Cook?
Jail's got this one. He's
42%.
Exactly
right. He barely even had to think about this. He's just like,
just jumped right in there.
42%.
So you're going to say that 42% of people chose side A, Dalvin Cook?
Yes, sir. Lock it in, 42%.
All right, it's locked in. I wrote it down and everything.
Lock it in and everything.
Lockett. Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett.
Simon.
Josh just paused. It gets quiet.
Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett.
Simon. JL1 said 42% of people chose side A.
Now, isn't it?
Tyler Lockett.
Tyler Lockett.
What percentage of do you think the actual percentage is over or under 42%?
Well, Josh, I think I think there's a big enough gap between these two players in most people's minds for this upcoming season that it's going to leak over into Dynasty past their age, and that Dalvin Cook is actually going to win this poll. So that would make me take the over on JL's guess.
So you think the actual percentage is over 42%?
Over 42%, yeah.
It was one of those Simon things I wasn't listening to at all, but great job.
But I completely agree with you. Great point.
It was a great point for me. No. So JL went with 42%. Simon took the over. Gladys, do you think the actual percentage is over or under 42%?
See, I had my answer, and then I was wondering, is Josh making Freudian slips?
As well, too, if you would like.
Is Josh making Freudian slips over there? Should I change my answer? Because, it's all about the psychology of the thing.
What did he say?
But he actually asked Simon if he was going under.
Oh.
When he said over.
I literally wasn't paying. Well, you can talk about what you
can read into the Freudian slip. You can label it as a Freudian slip. Yeah,
absolutely.
It's totally fair gameplay.
Yeah, but if I label it as a Freudian slip, I feel I'm giving Josh way too much credit than he deserves.
Suck it, Josh.
So I'm sticking.
It's a fair point as well, honestly.
I'm sticking with over. I'm going to stick with over. I'm going to stay with Simon and stick with over. I think it's more.
Reverse split the room.
Reverse split.
JL. Yes. Ha! You split the room the first time, but you didn't do it this time. They both took the over. Yeah.
I did it. I just did it too many times.
Yeah. So JL, you're going with 42% of people saying that going with Dalvin Cook here. Both Simon and Gladys are taking the overs.
Indeed, we
Let's
are.
see what the chat has to say about this, huh? We have Pete in High School saying 74%.
Ooh.
We have John saying 49%. Marty saying 57%. We have Dame saying 61%. We have Albert saying 60%. We have 51% from Joey. Rest assured. We have 46% from Twin. We have 72% from Kaysen. Mr. Scamper saying 33%. Emily's saying 55%. And Come Here saying 30.
I think that was my seat on to Detroit. I think that was my seat number, A33.
Okay.
Was it?
Okay.
Yeah.
You were on the A boarding group? Yeah, right. That is a load of baloney that you got into A boarding group.
No. The seat was A something.
Okay.
I don't want to give anything away, but
it wasn't Southwest. It was Delta.
Okay.
Shot. I like
That's
it.
all I have to say about this.
Because somebody got it? Damn it. Nobody gets even close to me.
Straight
JL,
on.
it could
Unless
be
it
you.
was
It could be the somebody.
People on the stream count. People on the stream
somebody
count.
queen beat me. Yeah, Dustin queen beat me.
I'm going with Emily again. She was really close last time.
55.
I'm with you, Gladys. I'm like putting some more weight into Emily's answers.
She's got an ear to the streets.
Yeah. Dynasty poll thread. 1 out of 12. It's not that it matters. It's a dynasty, starting with some solid running backs. Side A is Dalvin Cook. Side B is J.K. Dobbins. The actual percentage of people that chose side A was
Emily.
57%. 57%. Emily was super close with her 55%.
I got a point.
However, yes, you did get a point. Marty got it right on with his 57%.
Marty.
Shot.
Love you guys.
Shot.
All right, you have to calm down, though. I really would rather not take another one. Max, I only could take one more. So
Josh is like, I've got things to do today, guys. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday.
It's not even Thursday.
3:50.
Oh, right. Emily saying, dang, Marty. Emily, no. Your guess was fantastic.
2 in a row. 2 in a row. She's right there.
Way to go.
I would have given you 5 points.
She's only had 2 guesses, right? I don't even think she was guesses on the one before that. But we got to get her on the show already, huh?
54% said over. 27% said under. 18% said way over. And 0% said way under. But way over would not have hit.
Way over would not have hit.
Because I was 15 away.
You were, yeah.
The way I've been scoring it is if it's 15 or more, it counts.
Oh,
that's what I've said in the rules.
That's 14 though, right?
Every single time I've explained the rules.
Oh no, you're 15
or more.
So there's a world where the person would get one.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the way. That's the way we've been explaining the rules.
Honestly, that's fine with me. Yeah.
We have the line set at 15. It's
it's still a close game. JL still has a pretty solid lead, but like I've said, this is anyone's game still. I wouldn't get too worried. I wouldn't get too comfortable if I were JL. Let's put it that way. Simon, you ready for your last poll here before we get into the final round?
Let's do it.
Marty said sorry to me, and I appreciate it, but it's all good. I'm not gonna act like I don't like drinking tequila. Like I drink tequila. I like tequila. It's a little bit intense sometimes on the stream, but I like it. I appreciate it. I love you guys. Let's get into this final poll. Simon, you ready?
Let's do it.
Simon, who would you rather have in Dynasty? Side A is Jerry Jeudy. Side B is AJ Dillon, and I am actually pretty happy that you got this one. I guess I know you like Jerry Jeudy. I know you like AJ Dillon. You like both these guys. Let's see where it goes. What was the actual percentage that chose Side A, Jerry Jeudy?
This is tough. This is very tough because, I feel like people are excited for the potential of some of these guys. Now, AJ Dillon has shown us more. We've seen him on the ground be that guy, show us those flashes, take over on the ground towards the back half of last season in that Packers offense. So, from what we've seen on the field, the answer is probably AJ Dillon. But Jerry Jeudy just had Russell Wilson come into town and has the opportunity this year that he hasn't had in previous years to kind of step into that wide receiver 1 role with a top-tier quarterback. Man, it's like different situations, right? Like AJ Dillon's still staring at the guy in front of him. Jerry Jeudy's got an unknown situation, but one with all the upside in the world. I'm going to lean the receiver here since it's a dynasty poll and they're fairly close value-wise for me, but it's going to be close. I'm going to go with, but how close? I'll go with 58% on the Jeudy side.
So, Simon, you think that 58% of people chose side A, Jerry Jeudy, in the poll. Is that correct?
Oh, but that's so close to the last one you said. Are you going to take that into account? Did you want 2 polls that were close in a row? Wasn't the last one you said 58%? It was. No, it was 57, wasn't it?
The last one was Dalvin 57. Cook got 57%.
Yeah. Oh, that's so close to what you said. I'm sticking with it. I'm going to stick with 58%.
All right, Simon, you're going with 58%. 58% of people chose Jerry Jeudy in this poll. Gladys, we're coming to you. Do you think the actual percentage of people that chose Jerry Jeudy in this poll is over or under 58% or way over, way under?
See, I think Jerry Jeudy, people are way higher on him than they should be. And I think he has the more name recognition than AJ Dillon. And he's a wide receiver. And he has Russell Wilson. I'm going to go, it's over, but not by much.
So Gladys, you think that Simon had a pretty good guess there, but
I think Simon had an awfully good guess. I think Simon made me really, really close.
Building me up just so I can get torn down even bigger. Getting that confidence up.
So you're going with the over, Gladys, right?
I'm going with the slightly over, yes. Is that a thing? Slightly over?
It doesn't really matter. Just over. You're just not going with way over. We know that.
No, I'm not going with way, but slightly.
All right. So JL. Do you, Simon, with 58%, do you think the actual percentage that chose Jerry Jeudy was over or under 58%?
JL, I need you to go really bad on this one because I'm only 4 points behind you. So
I might whiff, but I'm gonna go way over.
Way over?
Way over.
I'm gonna go way over. I'm just gonna I'm gonna take a shot here. I'm gonna take a shot.
There you go.
Let's go.
Well, Gladys, I'll tell you this much: he's going for it. Like,
if
you're gonna myth on something, going with the way over might be the way to do it, right? Like,
yeah,
so. Jail's gonna myth.
I'm gonna myth on everything. I can't myth. All right.
So Simon's going with 58%. JL's going with the way over, and Gladys is going with the over.
Slightly over.
Slightly. I'm sorry. The slightly over. You're right. I should have.
The new distinction. Slightly over.
That actually is kind of a funny little rule, by the way. It's like, I think it's like really.
If you think it's like within 7.5%.
Points. It's within like 0.7%.
All right. Let's see what the chat has to say. Peaked in high school saying 45%. Twin is saying 64%. Dustin saying 72%.
On the Dillon side.
Yeah. Marty saying 72%. Albert also thinks it's on the Dillon side, saying 49%. Mr. Scamper saying 77%. We have Taxi Impound. Impound saying 23% on side A. We have Dame saying 50%. And then we have Emily coming in with 75%.
75. Okay. I like that one.
I have a question. If two people pick 72% and 72% is right on, do you have to take 2 shots?
No.
That's a good question, though, Gladys.
It's a great question. I'm not even sure if it's really came up before, but I would not take 2 shots. I'm just telling you guys now. 1 per round's the max. The max I'll do. All right, guys. Who would you rather have in Dynasty? Side A is Jerry Jeudy. Side B is AJ Dillon. The actual percentage of people that chose side A, Jerry Jeudy, was 48%.
Wow.
Okay.
48% of people chose Jerry Jeudy. This one surprised me a little bit. It did have a decent amount of sample size. 1,656 people.
I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked by this. AJ Dillon is hyped up. Some people.
Are any of you taking the AJ Dillon in this?
In Dynasty, probably not. I'll take Jerry Jeudy. Now, I will say AJ Dillon's probably safer for guaranteed production. Know what I mean? Like we've already seen it. We know what role they want to use him in. We're not really sure what role Jerry Jeudy has in this offense. It's all assumptions. So from like a safety perspective, it's probably AJ Dillon with still some serious upside, but I'm taking Jeudy.
I don't perceive AJ Dillon as safe at all, which is maybe where I've let myself get biased here. But yeah, I don't see him as a safe option compared to Jerry Jeudy.
I think what it comes down to in this poll, Jerry Jeudy hasn't proved it on the NFL field yet. AJ Dillon has last year as a backup running back. So when I kind of, I guess, more or less agree, like, there's a lot of upside with Jerry Jeudy. If he hits with Russell Wilson and he's Russell Wilson's guy, the sky's the limit. A.J. Dillon's a backup running back right now. When it comes down to it, he's a backup.
Yeah.
Aaron Jones is the main guy.
They renewed the main guy despite knowing they already had the backup guy.
Yeah. But the Packers don't have Devontae Adams. They're expected to run a lot more, pass to the running backs a lot more. So I see why this poll was close when it comes down.
I feel like I really attach A.J. Dillon to like Alexander Madison's narrative.
I think A.J. Dillon does more when the starter is healthy, and I think that's the difference.
Yeah, it could be.
JL, I did that all last year, and like when people were hyping up A.J. Dillon, it was a similar thing where I was like, man, like it's just another Alexander Madison, or even like maybe like a Tony Pollard type player. But I've started coming around on some of those guys that have actual value. A.J. Dillon and Tony Pollard both being names where like you can still be high on Aaron Jones and Zeke and recognize that these guys have a role in the offense, which is where I was getting caught up.
I think last year Dylan wasn't he like the third leading target on that team?
I think he got a decent amount of targets, but Aaron Jones
got a decent amount of targets, and now with Adams gone, I just thought never mind. Yeah.
We talk about A.J. Dillon as the backup, but he had more carries than Aaron Jones last season.
Aaron Jones got injured, right?
Yeah. But only missed 2 games. And A.J. Dillon had 187 carries to Aaron Jones 171 in like a 17 to 15 game split. So it's different than most other backup situations where this guy's getting almost just as much work on the ground already.
Yeah. And I want to talk more about this. I really do, but we're running low on time. I actually have some points swirling around in this brain, but we have one more round, guys. We have one more round. It's literally anyone's game. This comes down to the last one. Gladys, you're going to tie it up with JL, actually, if you get this one right. So we'll have a quick tiebreaker if that's the case. But whoever's closest is going to get 5 points and more or less the lead here. Okay, guys, I'm going to just put it up here. Let's get in there. You have the 108 in a redraft league. Which player are you choosing? There are 4 options here. Keep that in mind. There are 4 options. And we are voting on Joe Mixon. Side A is Joe Mixon. Side B is Travis Kelce. Side C is Najee Harris. Side D is Jamar Chase. What percentage of people chose Joe Mixon? That's what you're going to be writing down, Gladys. By the way, we're going to be writing these down. I don't know if you have a pen or a paper or a phone handy. Anything handy that you can just kind of show on the screen. Beautiful. You can. There were 1,225 votes on this.
Okay, thank you.
So we are voting. We are trying to determine how many votes Joe Mixon got. All right. How many votes Joe Mixon got in this option of 4 players. All right. So whoever's the closest is going to get 5 points. All right.
Done.
Oh, Gladys is feeling confident. She's already got hers written down. She's feeling good.
I'm there.
How many votes Joe Mixon got in this poll?
So I take these each down to...
Or not how many, what percentage of the vote Joe Mixon got.
Okay.
I think he got... I'm not even going to say a number just because you guys might think I'm being serious. This is how Gladys brains work. If I forget anything,
exactly.
Today. She's like, I got my number. I'm feeling good. I'm not changing. You're not going to get me to change either.
I'm not changing it. I'm not doing it.
I ain't fucking leaving.
All right, I got it.
I digress.
Okay. I also got mine.
All right, so you guys all have something written down here, and we're voting on side A, Joe Mixon.
Yep.
This is the worst handwriting I've ever done for numbers.
All right, guys. Can you just can we just kind of show it all at the same time? Like, I'll write them down. Gladys, let me see what you got written down. Gladys, what is that?
27.8.
27.8.
So 28%.
So 18 from JL. Now, I'm going to take Gladys's exactly, 27.8.
Thank you.
And if it did sway her, I guess I would have allowed it. I mean, I've never seen a decimal guess, but hey, if you want to do it, but it might screw you too. You know what I'm saying? I got you guys all written down. Simon 23%, JL 18%, and Gladys with 27.8%. She covers the over 27.8, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so JL's covering the under. Simon's a little bit sandwiched here, but he's got that middle range, and Gladys is covering the over. And then we have a bunch of good guesses in the chat. Let me just cover these real quick. Twin going with 14, Marty going with 22, Albert going with 19, Greg going with 20, Dustin going with 12, and Mr. Scampers going with 9.
Whoa. Going low.
Yeah. And then Peach and High School going with 28% as well. 28%.
Right. Almost exactly what you said, Gladys.
Almost.
Most exactly.
I need 0.2 more.
So you have the 108 in a redraft league. Which player are you choosing? Side A is Joe Mixon. Side B is Travis Kelce. Side C is Najee Harrison. Side D is Jamar Chase. The actual percentage of people that chose side A, Joe Mixon, was 12%.
Whoa!
No!
12% of people chose Joe Mixon. That's going to give JL the win. JL, let's go. You won the Great game. You are our poll perception winner today. Great job.
Nice job, JL.
Wait, Simon, what was you said 23%?
Yeah.
Dang. Okay. I almost had, look, I scratched out 22%.
I did all sorts of math. I had Travis Kelce at 10, Joe Mixon at 23, Najee at 21, and Jamar Chase at 45 is where I went with that one.
What was
but
the breakdown?
Apparently I was wrong.
The breakdown was Joe Mixon getting 11.5%. I round up there. So with 12%, 11.5. Travis Kelce getting 10.5. Najee Harris getting 26.4.
Yeah, baby.
Jamar Chase getting 51.6%. And that's really what
the
crux of it was. Jamar Chase got the large.
That's pretty wild.
I figured Jamar was he was going to get most of it and that Travis would be last. But those middle two guys surprised me. But Gladys, you sounded pretty excited about
Justin
Najee.
Got it.
I am excited about Najee.
All right, I'll take a little one. I mean, we're wrapping up.
Josh, while you're doing that, Gladys, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
It's too good. Our chat's too good.
Everybody watching, if you are not currently following Gladys on Twitter, go and fix that right now. She's on Twitter at Gladys L. Tyler. It is right there below her face on the screen. Truly, it's something you just got to fix. If you're not doing it already, go and fix it. And then, guys, if you enjoyed this, if you like that we're playing games, 1, we're here every day, Monday through Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern time. And 2, hit that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss it when we're here every single day. Yeah, smash it. That's how you do it on your computer. Just start punching your laptop until it subscribes to our channel. It generally works. And then when you get a new laptop because you broke it, do it again to make sure that you're subscribed to our channel. Just twice. Everybody watching, thank you so much for playing along with us. Check out our TikTok at Front Yard FYF. Josh has been putting out some money TikToks over there, so make sure you guys do that. Anything else?
Shucks.
Trading makes sense. Great.
Trading makes
you guys smash
Gladys, you're awesome. You're awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Gladys, you'll have to come back to take JL down. You and I, we're going to go in with a plan.
Let's go, Gladys.
I look forward to it, JL.
Sweet.
Yes, can't wait.
That's your real name. Thank you guys so much.
If you look at his birth certificate, it does not say JL.
It does not say JL. It does not. I'm a big fat phony.
It says Jason Lufthansa, I believe is his actual
Jason
name.
Lufthansa. Yep.
Yeah, the airline is named after your family, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's actually a royal family.
Yeah. Guys, that is going to be it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Until then, adios, everyone.
See ya.
Trading makes
sense
again. I know I already said it, but I wanted to say it.
Yeah!